I believe that the clock guy is absent this time. Not exactly sure where he went to. But since he's not here, I guess I'll take his place, Feels good being a leader again, Being a leader, taking charge of the situation. You should go fuck yourself and go fuck off to fuck off land, you fucking asshole. Wow, you're really testy, aren't you, Anarchy? Oh, you're really surprised that a guy named Anarchy gets pissed off when you try to be the leader of him. I mean, I'm more shocked by the fact that you don't have any etiquette than anything else. Chaos doesn't give a fuck about etiquette. Fuck all of you. Fuck everything. I don't need to give my fucking resolution. Fuck resolutions, okay? I thought you, of all people, would be excited about giving a resolution, considering that you had the biggest cliffhanger of all of us regarding your supervillain activities. It wasn't really much of a cliffhanger, as it was just me getting the hell out of there and not being killed off. Because screw Arrow's attempt at purging their villains so that they have a easier roster to keep track of. No, screw you, I'm still going to be alive. Does that mean I'm going to come back? I could come back, or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just sit home and watch porno all day. You don't know what I'll do. You are not the boss of me. Fuck you. Alright, so he's beyond reasoning, so I'll go to my other associate that I was able to socialize with during my time working for Dark.
Oh, that would be so rude of me to try to steal your spotlight when you haven't even given your resolution yet. I'm going to do the gentlemanly thing, and I'm going to let you say yours first, since you earned it, friend.
Oh, don't be a kiss ass.
Ah, drats, you found me out. I was just trying to butter you up so that you would allow me to experiment on your hand. Maybe give you a nice robot hand or something.
No, I'm all about the old-fashioned techniques. This hand is not going to go through any of those found-fangled contraptions or anything, no. I'm just going to have to deal with it. No replacements with robot hands, or regrowing it with cloning. I'm not like Captain Cold. No, I'm just going to deal. Fuck your hand! I'm glad you lost your hand! That means you can't masturbate properly! Wow, the potty mouth on this guy. Stop controlling me! You are not my dad, okay? Stop trying to be people's dads! You're fucking utterly annoying as all hell! Stop trying to be the mentor of people you don't need to be the mentor of! No one fucking asked you!
Just ignore him, Merlin. I get that criticism all the time for being the father figure of my daughter, even though I am her father.
Yeah, I can relate to you, Calculator. We both have complications with our daughters. We just want what's best for them, even if it is corrupting them to be supervillains. Because we're supervillains. That's just our nature. To make other people just as merciless and murderous as us.
Now hold on there, Merlin. I might be an asshole, but I'm not the kind of asshole who kills millions and millions of people. I just want to steal some shit and ruin files and computers and stuff. That's just what I want to do. I don't want to kill people. I just want to fuck with them.
To each their own, I suppose.
But one day, maybe my daughter could open her eyes.
She can stay on the other side of the pond for all I care. She doesn't need to stink up this side of supervillainy.
I detect some animosity.
Well, that's to be expected from Bug-Eye Bandit, because my daughter happens to be her arch nemesis after all.
I am so goddamn tired of everyone declaring me the arch nemesis of Felicity. I have made it very clear to everyone that my arch nemesis is supposed to be Atom. It's supposed to be the Atom. But no, he's too busy traveling through time and space with a couple of bird people and elemental people and a British guy and pretty soon a bunch of old-fashioned superheroes, so it's impossible to be his arch-nemesis when he's in a different friggin' time period every single week.
Why not embrace who you've been paired with, then?
Because I've been forced against my will. It's like society expects me to be her super arch-nemesis. Well, guess what? Maybe I don't want to be her arch-nemesis. Have you ever thought about that? Huh? Maybe I don't want to be used as a device to make Felicity more like a superhero. Then they decided, you know what? Since we decided to go ahead and declare the Bug-Eyed Bandit her friggin' arch-nemesis, let's make her more like her arch-nemesis. So they had to give me stupid parallels with Felicity. It wasn't enough that I was blonde like her and a computer genius like her, but no, it had to be more. I had to have complications with my ability to walk like her. And now I can't walk. And what makes it even more fucked up is that she can walk. I mean, what was the point of giving her this big story arc of not being able to walk when eventually she was able to walk? Meanwhile, I still have to not walk. What kind of fucking bullshit is that?
Yes, I feel a lot of vengeance coming from your voice. A lot of anger and vengeance, which means all the better resolution, I see.
Oh, you bet your stub there's going to be a resolution to this. My new season resolution is that I'm going to devote every fiber of my being to killing Felicity. She's going to be dead. She didn't have the chance this season because they decided to kill off Black Canary because they were thinking, oh, wait a minute, she's too good of a supporting character. No, we need to only have the shitty ones still be alive. So you know what? I'm going to do the deed. No more Felicity.
So if you have such a big vendetta against her, then that means you truly are her arch-nemesis.
No!
I agree with Bandit that she shouldn't just have to conform with what society tells her what her arch-nemesis is. I mean, it makes no sense for my arch-nemesis to randomly just be Thea, since I really have nothing to do with her, but for some reason it is.
Well, yours kind of makes sense. After all, she did burn your face.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that means I am conforming! No! I am a horrible anarchist! Oh, my life is a lie! Well, since you guys are too busy getting into self-discovery, I guess I'll just decide to go ahead and reveal to you guys what my resolution is.
Ah, can it? We know your resolution is just to get back into being the big bad again.
Yeah, you're probably just gonna continue doing what you've been doing for the last several seasons. Going back and forth from being an ally of Arrow to being an enemy of Arrow.
Ah, you guys know me too well. See, now I realize how much of an anarchist I still am, compared to you, who keeps doing the same thing over and over again, just letting the writers continue to put you in this Groundhog's Day time loop, where you will never change. You will continue to betray the heroes, and then gain their trust, and then betray the heroes, and then gain their trust. You're predictable. So compared to you, I am unpredictable, and unpredictability is anarchy. You know, you can't just say any random word and just claim that it's anarchy. Anarchy is a very specific thing, and if you just think it's any random thing, then I think you don't know what anarchy is. And that is anarchy! Oh boy, it's like talking to a sack of bricks.
Hey, Double Down, you haven't said that much while we were all here.
That's because I've been too busy trying to make sure that these two here skulls don't get too close to each other. Because if they do, they could cancel each other out. I mean, you got the fire skull over here, and you got the ice skull over here. Fire and ice can't mix real well.
Oh yes, those are the skulls of Blackfire and Killer Frost.
It was so touching seeing Killer Frost caring for her husband after his death, making sure to maintain his skull in perfect condition, that when she tragically died, I thought that it was only justifiable to make sure that her skull gets the same treatment. Well, that's very touching, Double Down. What exactly does it have to do with your resolution, though? Well, maybe it means I get points. You know, some positive scores to get me on the Flash rogues. You know, Flash, since I'm supposed to be a Flash villain. No offense to you guys or anything, but you know, Flash is the lesser of two evils here. No! It makes no sense for you to be an Arrow villain, even though you're a metahuman, just like how it makes no sense for me to be an Arrow villain, even though I'm a Batman villain. It's all about anarchy. Everything is anarchy. You're anarchy. You're anarchy. My mother is anarchy. She's more anarchy than your anarchy. My dog is anarchy. I am anarchy. Anarchy is anarchy. Anarchy everywhere. You know, I think Double Down is right. The more you say anarchy, the more it sounds like a weird word that has no meaning. And isn't that
No! Wait, I just realized something. You wanna kill my daughter?
It took you a while to process that.
Well, well, well. Look who it is. You haven't been here in a very long time. It's been over a season since we've seen you. I thought for sure that you were going to join that cute little project that Waller had going on.
May she rest in peace.
Yeah, I remember now, that project that tried to force supervillains into doing superheroic things, like saving people and stopping badder guys. Huh. But that fell through, didn't it? And even though you were introduced to be on that group, it all went down the drain, didn't it? And you didn't get to be a part of that. What was it again?
A squad.
That's right. A squad. A squad that had so much potential in the CW universe. So much potential to be a recurring thing. But then it all fell apart. You never got to be a part of your little squad because Amanda Waller is dead.
Hey now, respect for the deceased.
Nah, I'm glad she's dead. Her little ambitions were going way too far. I'm glad she never got to continue her squad. It's all dead. And good thing too. There wasn't that much variety to it. Not that many characters were members of it that actually were members from the comic books. Just a bunch of random characters that they just decided to be on the squad, like Harbinger and Diggle and Cupid. But that's all done with. No more squad. Which means there's really no point for you to be out of that jail. You should really go back there, since there's no point to you anymore. Either that, or maybe you should die.
Wow, you're really being harsh to Boomerang.
Hey, I'm just calling them as I sees them. He's a useless villain who doesn't need to be around anymore, because there is no squad.
Now hold on there just 1 second, Merlin. There might be no squad in your universe, but I just recently joined a different universe. An extended one. They do have a squad. And unlike everyone else in this room, you're not invited. Yay!